higher order derivatives of trigonometric functions. We have a problem here saying to find the 74th derivative of the sine function. Some of my friends might want to sit there all day and take the derivative 74 times to find out what the answer is. But most of us does not have that amount of time to spend. So it might be better for us to find out if there's a pattern. We only know one thing so far, okay? So the sine function, when we take the first derivative, it equals cosine of x. That's all we know so far. But the good news is that we can build on what we know using our critical thinking skill and some definition. So if we want to find a second derivative, sine of x double prime, we just need to take the derivative of the first derivative. So now we look at cosine of x. What is the derivative of cosine of x? It's a cofunction. So we gain a negative sign, and it's sine of x, negative sine of x. Then we continue. What is the third derivative of sine of x? So triple prime. It is, so you keep the negative sign. And derivative of the sine function is cosine function. We continue. Okay, what is the fourth derivative of sine of x? So you put a parenthesis and a 4, it means the fourth derivative. Okay, but if you don't put the parenthesis, it means sine of x raised to the fourth power. So be careful with the notation. So it will be, okay, you keep the negative sign, but cosine of x, the derivative is negative sine of x. So what happened here? The fourth derivative of sine of x is sine of x itself. So we know the pattern, okay? The first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, fourth derivative. So the fifth derivative will be just a derivative of sine of x, which will be cosine of x. So 5, 6, 7, 8th derivative, and so on. So you notice every time it's a multiple of 4, you get the function back. So let's do 74 divided by 4. What do we get? Okay, so we get 1, 4. We subtract 7 with 4, we get 34. We have 8. 4 times 8, 32. So the remainder is 2. What it means is that when we are at the 72th derivative, we will get a 72nd derivative. We will get sine x back. Okay, so then 73rd and then 74th is right here. So the answer would be negative sine of x.